Starting early. 5 minutes early.
That's not good, right? Doesn't that put people still in the ads or something?
Yeah, but I didn't announce this anyways, so... Sniffles. I kind of have a vending machine behind you. I should probably hide that. Or do you care?
What?
I have a vending machine behind you on my screen.
I don't particularly care.
Okay, I'll leave it there then. It's kind of cute. So we have to go to solution 9. Right?
No. Let me see. Targeted tragedy.
Yeah.
Yeah, solution 12, actually. 9's not enough anymore. Alright, let's go.
Solution Wuklamat.
Solution infinity, you say?
Yeah. That music video.
Which one?
Where it was like everything in Wuklamat or whatever.
Oh, the weird one?
Yeah. Wrong door. You have to run around.
The other side, isn't it?
Yeah.
MMOs can't cut through buildings.
Okay, ready? Yes.
Well, yeah, we have to go in here first. All right, I gotta talk to everybody.
Why?
Okay. Huh? Because I always talk to everybody.
Okay, I'm ready to talk to Shea.
You might be, but I'm not. Hold on.
Ha ha ha. I wonder if I should have posted an announcement.
Okay, I'm ready.
You ready?
Chalet. Ready?
Shale. Yeah, I'm ready.
Accept.
If you have a moment, Anna, Geode wants to take stock of the current crisis. Oblivion
No,
Huh?
You gotta remember her name, or her voice. Remember, she was the one in that last dungeon.
May be lacking the finer details in certain areas. So we'd like you to lend your perspective on to the conversation.
That's more like it. Not quite deadpan enough, but you're close.
I know, I have too much emotion in me.
Yeah. Sorry to drag you into our meeting, but we need to get a better handle on the threats Alexandria is facing right now.
Not at all. Much has happened since the state... I can't even remember what Cryo sounds like. Much has happened since the state funeral, and a clearer idea of where things stand would be beneficial for us as well. I am all over the place.
Take a deep breath.
I don't need to for her. First things first,
she doesn't breathe.
Let's discuss the state of the machine malfunctions. Every single sector reported instances of sentries attacking citizens without provocation, and vehicles suddenly becoming unresponsive to controls. And while these malfunctions were resolved fairly quickly, they nevertheless resulted in a considerable number of injuries and deaths. But you haven't heard anything about new incidents since then, right? Right. No additional reports have been logged, as far as I know. That's the good news.
The bad news is I tried to take control of the soldiers when they started hurting people, but they wouldn't listen to me, even though I have the king's authority. Once things calmed down, I was finally able to make them give up their weapons. But if something happens again, I don't know if they'll ignore me like before.
Ignore me like my father. I mean,
The King of Resolve's authority is about the highest there is. Who is this man that can override it with such impunity?
Calyx. He lived in the age of the storm surge as I did. Lest you forget, he was known for his advancements in electro-technology, and it was he who established preservation for the purpose of furthering his research. The wasting disease which afflicted him, however, was said to leave him scant years left to live. He must have chosen to undergo conversion into an endless, that he might continue his efforts into the present day.
Preservation's early goals seem noble enough. Exploring treatments for Levin sickness, designing Everkeep's core system, that sort of thing. Why harm the people he was ostensibly trying to help?
I do not pretend to fully understand Calyx's motivations, only that he appeared incensed by what he saw as mankind's failings. He asserted that the strategy of adapting our species through generational succession was outdated, that evolution now requires us to forsake bodies of flesh in favor of eternal preservation. We've already seen how he's employed the stimulant to convince Alexandrians that endless conversion is their only hope for survival. Eternal life is assured for the 5,000 who register the neo-regulators. But this is merely one part of Calyx's greater plan. He wants the key to interdimensional fusion. With that relic in his possession, he will draw ether from the reflections and expand his efforts to create endless 1,000-fold.
Meanwhile, we have nothing to say.
Yeah, we have nothing to say. We just stand there. If we mean to foil Calyx's schemes, then our only option is to determine where he's hiding and put him down. Which, unfortunately, is easier said than done. I've been scouring the terminal we found in the depths of Everkeep, but I failed to uncover even the slightest trace of his activities. Give me a little more time, though, and I'm sure I can sniff him out.
I'll help you. While Galul, Jar, and Shiley are working on that, I'm going to take a look around town. I want to make sure no new problems have cropped up, as well as search for any information that might lead us to Calyx. You're welcome to come along. Another malfunction could happen at any time, and I'd be glad to have some brawlers at me back.
I'm a white mage.
You ever been hit with a stick?
Count me in. Raha and the others are helping Oblivion patrol the other levels of the keep. So shall we stick to the streets of Solution 9?
Sounds like a plan. Thanks, you two. I appreciate the company.
I have to speak with the city's administrators about bringing in the Landsguard. I want our soldiers around to protect those who were moving to Leola. Alphino, and Alice will be joining me for the meeting, so the three of us can cover that sector as soon as we're done. If I may, I'd like to join Anna's group if you'll have me.
The more mouths to ask questions, the merrier, as long as you're aware of the dangers.
Thank you. I'll do my best not to be a burden. I'm more worried about you, Geode. Don't do anything stupid.
You'll change your tune once we get back with the goods on Calyx. Then the drinks are on you. Come on, let's continue this outside.
I forgot how we ended up with with Sveen with us. Totally forgot. I don't remember.
Nice.
I was more interested in the raid story, honestly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, remember, this is the original Speen.
Yeah. But still, I don't. The details.
It's because
are
I
lost.
believe it happened in the same patch with the really stupid stuff. So
Yeah, maybe.
okay, and I don't mean all of Dawn Trail, but
yeah, I'm ready to talk to Geode.
okay. You see, you'd be hitting people with a fork. That's a pretty good blunt weapon. Although you'd get cake all over them.
Yeah, I don't want to wreck my cake. Oh, we have
no,
that
black
cheesecake.
screen. Yeah, that's probably bad now.
Oh, we should have it. I'll cut it in half. When you're end of hots, I guess.
I guess. Did that bench have wheels?
Oh, I didn't notice.
Sorry, I was off in my own little world. Shall we get started? What?
It's like Geode asked, does that bench have wheels?
Wait a second, does that bench have wheels?
Are you?
Sorry,
I
was off in my own little world. Shall we get started?
I wanna say, are you all right?
No, okay, I'll go with the first one.
Okay. Me, I'm well enough given the circumstances.
And mine is, they do, and can't say as I blame them.
And
Next
then,
one is, yeah, okay.
same line.
It was the Queen's fondest wish that her subjects remain shielded from the horrors of death. And so they were for the longest time. Then, the moment mortality once again becomes an unavoidable fact of life, they're greeted with an outbreak of bloody violence. Many are bound to give the endless alternatives serious consideration.
Indeed, and I do not blame them for that. It is only natural that such thoughts should come to mind. What I cannot forgive is the way Calyx wields fear and misery to manipulate people into making that choice. Have a good day! Oh.
Oh my god, look
Huh?
behind her.
Yeah, I see the Yan.
The Yan's on the building.
What's that other one? Actually, that's not a Yan.
It looks like it's a
Bye.
Yan. I think it's just the angry Yan.
Oh. Huh. No one, not Calyx, nor anyone else, should dictate how we cope with the specter of death. As one who lived as an Alexandrian, I wish to put the choices for this country's future back into the hands of its citizens.
And you think we can handle that responsibility after everything you've seen of us?
It is what I've seen that has convinced me you can. I awoke 4 centuries later to find our people living and laughing beneath Alexandria's banner. Though surprised and bewildered, I was overjoyed to see it so. You all deserve to be happy.
Well then. We'd best not let you down. Now, I suggest we move as a group. We don't know if or when a battle might find us.
Oh, I believe someone came prepared for just such an eventuality. Is that a grimoire you retrieved from the old castle? Yes, my parents gifted it to me when I was a child. They were adamant that I should learn to protect the things important to me. I was fortunate enough to have a tutor in the arcane arts, so I lay claim to some small measure of skill. It always falls back on Summoner. If that's the case, it might be better if we split into 2 groups after all. 'Twould certainly be more efficient for the information gathering.
I guess that makes sense. The 2 of you can take the west side of the recreation zone then. Indrith and I will take the east. Anna and I.
Well,
He
it
wants your
doesn't
cake.
matter. Don't eat my freaking cake. I want to eat the cake with you. Very well. We shall end our patrol in the plaza just past True View and await you there.
Timing is poor. You can go look around for a bit. I need a short break here.
Okay. We share cake later. Haha. Oh, I can go to my house and ring to you. Yes. What are you doing? Oh my god. And that's how he's gonna look the whole time he's AFK. Wow, okay. I want to see, I recently, what happened was I entered, okay, hold on. Let me step out and show you all. I saw this plot up for sale. It's a medium plot in Shirogane, and it has this cute little bridge with a waterfall, and like the market board's like right next to it, right here. Here's the market board. Up here we got like some bamboo forest. And I was like, wow, this is a really nice spot. And it's like a medium plot. It's at the top of the Shirogane hill. And I was like, yeah, I want a medium. So I like bid on it. I didn't expect the win, honestly. Like my heart was beating so fast when I was walking up to the sign. And I was like telling myself, calm down, you didn't even win. And then when I picked it, it was like, you're entry number 6. Congratulations, you won. I was like, oh my God. And I was so happy. But that does mean I kind of have to redecorate everything. And it does also mean I don't have a backyard anymore. Because previously I had a yard along the side of this side dining area here. And it looked real nice, but medium plots only get like a small space in front of their houses. So I'll have to think of something different to do. But, like, the pictures of my old place. Let's see. I posted them up on Blue Sky. Let me go ahead and grab a link to that. They look real nice. I love them. They look real nice. Let me grab a link here. No, I don't want to pin it. I just want a link. Give me a link. But I posted the pictures up on Blue Sky. I could probably pull them up on stream too, honestly. These are pictures of my old small property. I like interior decorating in this game. Let's see. I'm trying to find it. Okay, my games. Final Fantasy. Screenshots. Sort by date. Sort by date. There we go. And then maybe I can... hold on, you're gonna see my desktop wallpaper for a sec. Because I need to do that if I want to show you all my old house. Which was in the Miss for Limsa Limensa, which that's my favorite zone, honestly. It's my favorite, but they did not have any mediums there. Let me do a new window capture here. Window. And there we go. So this is my old place. It doesn't show any private info on here, right? No, it doesn't. Good. But this is my old place. This was my small. And that was like, it was a pretty good location. It's got stairs going up behind it. It wasn't too close to the market board, but it was like you could probably jump over the edge. The thing I think I'm gonna miss the most about having the outside though was at the side yard. Oh, that's our raid image. We beat that fight. I gotta go the other direction. See, and then I put up like this gate next to the bushes there. And then if you went through the gate, then you ended up in the backyard, which I put up like the little pool. I put up a little bath house thingy and the bench and the trees and flowers. And I got that water fountain. I did a lot of fates to get the currency in, it was like Shadowbringers, to get that fountain because I tested it out and I was like, damn, that fountain's cool. And I did a lot of fates just so I could unlock it and actually pay for it to get that in my backyard. But it's about, I feel like the mediums have less yard space, honestly. Like just overall, they have less yard space. Yeah, there's another shot of the backyard from a different angle. It was pretty cozy. This was the first room of my house. The first floor, I separated it with a loft to make it like double floors anyways. The theming of it was pink. I wanted everything to be pink. So that was like where the front door was. I had a sword on the left from Bajja. It was the queen's sword. So that's making the little symbols on the left there. Oh, there. I actually took a picture of it. I didn't even remember doing that. And then this was my hallway going downstairs. Like, it's nothing too special, but I put those two things together. Okay, so if you look here, this is the loft, right? On top of the loft is my little hidey hole. I floated a ton of furniture and I watched a bunch of tutorials on how to do it, just so I could actually get like my furniture up there. And this is what I made and I put in my little hidey hole. I made it look more than it's actually up there by using like the plushie pile. The thing is, I used every single furniture slot in my house. So I kind of had to improvise with some areas and use pieces that took up more space with less furniture, because I kind of went overboard. This is the other view of that upstairs room where the loft is. Those are the stairs and stuff I had going up. See, it's all themed pink, and I was so happy I got that pink wall light. I like the neon wall lights. And yeah, the windows when it's actually daytime was like shining in. It was just like a hallway. That's the upper part of the room going into my little hidey hole. I accidentally took a picture of my window. But for that space, I used 2 wall shelves. They actually attach to walls. And I had to cut back on the number of figurines I put on top because I was running out of space. So I have like, I don't know, like 6 big ones up there or something. My downstairs, I themed blue-green. I went with colors because it was like easier for me than trying to think of like themes. And I think it worked pretty well. But downstairs, I themed it blue-green, and I had to make it a lot more open because I spent so much like furniture slots doing the upstairs. So it's the downstairs got a lot more open space, but I think it works. I think with my new house now, the medium, I might try to get the modern inside to open the stairs up to make more space. But I went with like butterfly for this too. I have the titania wings on the wall and then a little blue butterfly in the kitchen. And that's another view of that same kitchen, just from the other side of the wall window thingy. And those windows I saw you get from doing the Doma donation efforts. I don't know if there's any other way you can get them. I think they're market prohibited. So I actually went and completed all of Doma, even though I didn't need to, so I could get those windows. I really wanted those windows. I was like, damn, those windows look good. So I did the whole donation effort after unlocking those windows. This is the room on the other side of the wall. I don't know. I wanted to do more with a loft, but instead I just made one little loft and I put a bed on top of it. Other than that, it's like a couch looking at a TV with a pond. I got a lot of water, a lot of plants. This is another view of that same room from the bed up on the loft. And I put a lot of little decorations on the shelf. Oop, my throat's getting dry. Hold up. I saw that painting of Halone and I actually did a side quest to unlock it because I really wanted it. I know it's not very noticeable, but the two small picture frames in my house have very particular paintings in them. They're gone now. I'll have to just go rebuy them. They're like, I don't know, like 2,000 gil each or something. But you have to unlock the achievements by doing the vantage points in your achievement thingy. Like, I had to do so many vantage points just to get the two small paintings that I wanted. And then I had like the Halloween posters I hung up because I like those. I think they look really cool. But yeah, that was like my entire small house. Lots of decorations. I put a lot of thought into it, tested a lot of furniture to make it look the way it did. But now, now I'm somewhere else. So I have the joy. I'm going to say joy because for me it is fun. That's like one of my favorite parts about playing this game. I don't know. I really like decorating the house. Let me remove that window now. But now I have a new plot, so I'm gonna have to think, do I want to keep this outside? Do I want to theme it like something else? I do really like the dining kind of thing. Let me move this out of the way though. In my previous house, I just kind of stuck this thing, I just kind of stuck it in the back. I was like, I don't want to look at you. Get back here. So it's just kind of back here. And then if people teleport to my house, it doesn't really do anything. It's just kind of there. That's so people can teleport. I put this here to just be like, hey, Paisa house. Hi. I like a Namazu. Nama. I don't know how many of these I have, actually. But they're goofy. Oh no, I can't store it. I don't have space. Because I'm over cap since it stored everything. Oh, shit. Oh, man. I thought it was a good idea at the time. Can I put it in my inventory, maybe? Remove. Yeah, there we go. I'll have to think, like, I like this house thingy, but at the same time, oh, it's different. It's got a little, like, check-in table now. So it's different than the small one. And it doesn't have the 2 tables out front. Because it had tables. Like a table out in the front here. I'll have to think what I want to do with it. But it transferred when I got the house. It's 3 floors now. When I got it, it like transferred my floors. I don't think it transferred the walls though. It doesn't look like it. Oh, maybe it did? Maybe it did. I don't know. It did transfer the floors though. Now I have a whole nother floor to play with. So I've got 3 floors, so I can think of like 3 different themes. I don't know what to do with them yet. What's that carpet? Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know it did that. Okay, let's see. I know, yeah, remodel interior. No, that's not it. Interior design? Yes. So now you can change the inside of the houses to look like any location. So if I still wanted to have it look like Limsa, I could pick that if I wanted to. But now they also have minimalist, which I think is kind of cool because it opens space up under the stairs. But I wonder how... From your estate's garden. Okay, so I have to be outside. I wonder if it costs money. I've never done it since they added it. Because it makes you put, like, I think it puts your furniture away. All placed furniture will be moved to storage. Oh, storeroom cannot place all the furniture. Hold up, I gotta pick up the retainer bell I put down. Let me pick this up. There. Let me change it to modern and see what it looks like. What? There's no place... Hold up. There's no place furnishing, though. Right? I didn't put anything else down. Is it just because I'm over cap? It might be because I'm over cap. So that would mean what? I have to put like 41 items in my inventory. Oh, some of this I can sell. Still 7 more items. Hold up. My previous house that I had in the lavender beds was... I had it themed like a astrology thing in the upstairs, and then the downstairs was kind of like a castle-ish kind of area. Okay. There,
I'm back.
stored. Welcome back. I wanted to see what the minimalist inside looks like.
Yeah?
But I had to take stuff out of my storage because it wouldn't let me change my house.
I accidentally talked to what's the space here.
Okay, let me ring to you then. Or should I look at it first and then ring to you?
Look at what?
I changed the inside.
Yeah, you can check it out first if you want.
Whoa! It made it way bigger. Oh my god.
It just looks bigger.
Yeah, because the railings aren't in the way.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Wait, no, the stairs are the same, aren't they?
Like, they're the stairs.
No, they're not. Because normally you'd have that space open right here and the stairs would be on this side.
Oh, yeah, you're right. It opens more space up.
Oh
Interesting.
my god. Oh my god, it's so shiny. Oh, it does it for the basement too? Oh my god, I have so much space. I have so much space. Oh my god, I'm so happy. Yeah, when I came upstairs, I was like, wait, that's not where the stairs usually are.
No, you're right.
Oh my god, I'm so happy. Okay. Although that does mean it's bright white and
I'm sure you can still put up wallpapers and stuff.
yeah, you can put up wallpapers, but I mean the stairs are gonna be white and wood.
I think it changed.
I don't think they change. But holy shit, that's so much space. Okay, I'm coming to you.
You'll have to read Geode because it only gives like one line of text and then...
Let's do the rounds then. We'll see what's what and chat to the people we meet along the way. Pay special attention to anyone who looks overwhelmed or overly excited. Me. Hopefully that will earn us a tidbit or two we didn't know before. Okay, escorting. Why are they giving us another tutorial?
I don't know. I wondered that as well.
Okay, well, I'm super happy.
Don't forget to sprint, because then it gives you mini sprint.
Oh, there's one right here. Oh, you're going to the spot first.
Do you want to read these? Do you want me to read them?
Memories. I can read them.
Okay.
I used to drink around here all the time. I made sure not to overdo it when I had work the next day. But once we were past the busy season, or when the ladies weren't amenable to my company, well, you'd have to scrape me off the street outside in the morning or afternoon. The worst I ever got was on what should have been the worst day of my life. What? If only I could remember it. I was still wearing a regulator back then. It was also the day I first met Shale, although I guarantee she's forgotten about it completely. Are the sentries and air-wheelers safe to be around now? I just know it's going to happen again, and maybe next time I'll be the one who dies in a horrible accident. I need a Neo regulator. Becoming endless is the only way. Even Queen's Fiend said so. Where'd you go? Ah, right here. What has me in such a fine mood, you ask? Well, I've just registered my new regulator. I was leery of becoming nothing but memories at first, but now that I've gone through with the registration, I've never felt more at ease. Also, once it was done, the regulator displayed the current numbers. Of the 5,000 slots available, over 3,800 have already been filled. So if you're still hesitant, you've not much time to make up your mind. Mark my words, friend. When there's only a few slots left, it's going to get very ugly. Last one's the other way. You want to hear my story? Well, I appreciate you offering a sympathetic ear. There's not much to tell. If you must know, a good friend of mine died when those machines went crazy. His air wheeler dropped right out of the sky, and he didn't survive the crash. Damn fool wasn't wearing a regulator. I know that's not so strange these days, but he'd never bothered with one. He was at peace with the idea of dying someday, and I thought I understood what that meant until it happened. Anna, a word? I feel like there was a new factor in these stories we've heard, but we hadn't considered during our discussion with everyone in the back room. That fights are likely to break out over the regulators?
No, but your stream keeps cutting out for me. Or stopping.
No!
Like, it keeps changing to a black screen and I have to hit the play button again. I don't know if that's my laptop or your stream.
Well, you're the only person watching.
I wasn't. Last time I had it open there, or last time I looked, there was 4.
Okay, well, it's not breaking the VOD, so...
Dunno.
Oh?
You should just have the stream open on your own device to confirm whether it's failing or whether it's just me.
Well, that's why I just checked it now, but...
Right, no, I mean, if it doesn't break right away for me. It's not like, oh, I turn it on and it immediately goes black. When I came back, it was black and I had to hit play again. This time it went black and I refreshed it.
Huh. Weird.
But the play button was there again, so it was like it stopped. Anyway.
Looks like it's okay on YouTube.
Okay. Well, just letting you know.
Yep. I'm not going to worry about it. The fact that nearly 4,000 people have registered is worthy of its own report, but are you sure there wasn't anything else? The victim?
Yeah.
Yes, that's it. The vast majority of residents have always worn regulators, so it's not a detail we'd normally think about. With the supply of souls cut off, though, more and more people have been going without them. We need to look into the casualties from the recent attacks and check whether or not they were equipped with regulators. Let's ask around on the street over to the east. It was pretty chaotic at the time, but maybe we'll find eyewitnesses who can help us confirm if this was a pattern or not. You know, Tits was broken today too. Like, it just won't work, so I had to shut off all the tit redeems. It was like, yeah, great, thanks. And then my graphics card had to update, and Windows had to update. It was once my job to deliver goods by hover cargo. And that's why I know a fair number of names and faces throughout the city. The little ones who'd jump for joy when I brought them packages. The old lady who'd always greet me with a smile. I'd hate for anything bad to happen to them. Koki! Thanks for the raid! Welcome in! Ow! That's weird. Could actually hear it. Thank you for the hydrate. And welcome to the Lunar Wolves. Oh, dang, I never noticed that shark graffiti on that building before. I think that's a shark. Kind of looks like a shark. Or is that the leader with a big X through him? Might be the leader with big X. Okay, where am I going? Yeah, on this building right here. Did you see this before?
See which before?
On this side, there's a... I can't tell if that's a shark or supposed to be whatever Jar Jar Binks with the X through it.
Well, it's got 2 heads.
Oh, it has 2 heads?
Yeah, because it's on the front of the
oh
building.
Oh my god! I didn't even notice. I thought it was just 1 head.
It makes me wonder why there's a cross through a 2-headed one, because I don't think Zorulja had anything to do with two-headed people, like when he was
Yeah, I
here.
don't know. Hate to raid and run. No, that's totally valid. Good luck at work. Somebody messaged me with hi cutie. I am not responding. Hello, how are you today? Please let me know if I may be of service. Citywide casualty data unavailable. Government officials are currently processing reports from all affected zones. Can you narrow it down to the recreation zone then? You must have some estimates on hand. Recalibrating parameters. Injured, 87 individuals. Casualties, 19 individuals. Casualties equipped with regulators, 0. So that's pretty definitive. Do I still have to talk to the other NPCs? You wish to know if the people who died in the machine rampage were wearing regulators? I'm sorry, but I was assigned to clearing away debris. I didn't see any of the deceased. No bodies were present by the time I arrived, so I assumed the ushers had already done their work. I do remember there being patches of white dust scattered about that were quite a chore to clean up, but nothing else worthy of mention. Hannah, I think it's time we rejoined Cryo and Sveen. I was half joking about my boast to Shale, but we may have stumbled upon something major here. We should share our findings and keep pursuing this avenue of inquiry. Didn't Cryo say to meet them in the plaza, just outside of Trueview? Let's get going. Where am I going?
Oyo?
Where am I going?
To the marker on the map where your quest points you. Haven't you been playing this game for a long time?
Yeah. This place all looks the same to me though.
Understandable.
I get lost. Okay, I'm ready to talk to Cryo.
Okay, ready to cry a lot?
Yeah.
Cryo a lot?
Cryo a lot.
Okay. Pressed it.
Yep. So essentially, you're saying that the people who were killed by malfunctioning machines weren't wearing regulators?
Well, the numbers are still tentative and only apply to that one zone. We don't know how they stack up against the overall data, but this is definitely more than a coincidence. I think it's safe to say that anyone who had removed their regulator was a priority target.
Now that you mention it, the person I was treating for injuries wasn't wearing one either. But why? Why are they being targeted over everyone else?
Oh,
the
come on.
forest people end up doing the thing! Duh! Based solely on the lack of a neo-regulator, we cannot judge if a person has no desire to become endless, or if they simply failed to acquire one of the limited devices. But those who wear no regulator at all,
Can't be controlled.
they have clearly rejected the old system of using souls to revive themselves. Put another way, they have chosen to live their lives in the knowledge that death is an inevitability. Damn, that was hard. Yeah.
Hey, look, the video card's still rolling in the back.
Yeah, it's totally video cards, right?
It's not rendering too much right now. See how slow the fans are moving?
Yeah. The chances that such a resolute people would wish to become endless are far lower, I would imagine. And so Calyx has chosen those least likely to accept his vision as victims to stoke fear and panic.
But there was no need to kill anyone. With the way things were, the people were already fearful enough. He could have found 5,000 willing citizens without all this madness.
You make a good point. Perhaps this sowing of terror is in service to another scheme, or that he had some other need for the lives he's taken. Yeah, I want to know about the dust.
Yeah.
Is it ashes? Did he turn him to ashes?
Right, sanitation worker's story. She saw no bodies, but mentioned piles of white dust.
Dust? But no bodies? Now where have I heard that before? Vampires! Do you recall when we went to save Erinville from the sentries in the outskirts? That Usher Malachite told us much the same. No, I honestly don't remember, actually.
When I arrived, I found no body, only a pile of dust, which the wind quickly scattered. Confused, I questioned the residents, but none knew what had become of it. Oh, I wonder. Maybe overabundant or overuse or dependence on the regulators makes... Oh, that would be pretty sad. Then everybody would be doomed. That's unlikely then.
Whoa, okay, I don't know what you're thinking.
I was wondering if, like, using the regulators to revive yourself and then removing them, kind of like how the people were getting sick from turning into animal spirits in the arena.
Yeah, uh-huh.
I'm wondering if, like, eventually their bodies just can't handle the abuse of Stole stuff, and then without the regulators to control whatever's happening, they just turn to dust. Yeah. And he doesn't want people to learn that the regulators are actually like a constant dependency, or that you'll eventually die if you keep using them or something. Who knows?
That both speaks... that both stories speak of missing remains is suspicious enough, but the shared mention of this dust is too much to ignore. In that case, we should confirm if this substance was present at other sites and attempt to ascertain its nature. Following this thread may lead us not only to an explanation for the missing bodies, but also the intent behind Calix's murderous actions. Damn, that cake looks good. I want that cake. I did not have a cake for my birthday.
Anna, we need your help. I've lost control over the soldiers in a residential area. They might be trying to hurt people again. Oblivion members are on their way now, but are you close enough to join them? That's a good question, Mega Man. Damn it! Our new investigation will have to wait. Let's go! Poor guy's a machinist.
Why is that bad?
Because his AoE rotation sucks.
Oh. It's voice acted. They're fighting each other?
Okay, that's cool.
Stay back! Stay away from me!
That's freaking weird.
Leave him alone.
Are you all right?
What happened here?
Their voices are so
She
soft.
walked into my apartment, even though I'd locked the door and everything.
Sorry, I gotta turn my volume up. area.
I managed to run, but the man who tried to save me.
No weapons, which is to be expected, considering all the sentries were meant to be disarmed. Yet it was ordered to attack all the same, even if that meant using its bare hands.
I'll leave matters here to you. I'm going to do a sweep of the surrounding area.
Do you know anyone else in this sector who no longer wears a regulator?
Oh, I don't think I've seen Isadora and her boy with theirs recently.
Go to them, quickly! Wayakwe!
Well, that's a name.
I'll be fine. But Isadora's in bad shape. Mother, please.
Oh, they actually showed blood. What? What happened?
Isadora!
Damn. I'm a white mage. Just saying. I could help.
Oh, thank goodness. She wasn't struck anywhere vital.
Benediction.
I'm sorry.
Right?
If only I'd gotten here sooner.
Everything will be all right. I promise to make your mother better.
Thank you, miss.
Oh, am I actually helping?
Will she sleep like that forever?
No, not forever. She'll wake soon, I'm sure of it.
That's good to hear. Thank you for saving her.
I think it's funny the background for that Promise of Tomorrow is just a hard cut out, like, JPEG.
What? I didn't notice that.
Yeah, it was just hard cut off. Like, you could see the edges of the image.
No, I didn't even notice.
It looked like somebody just slapped a JPEG on it. just
Okay,
say.
ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
I did. I can't go back in time. Well, actually, I can, but not till later.
Yeah.
All right, talking.
Forgive me, I was reckless. You shouldn't have had to waste time tending to my wounds as well. Did you see our other comrade back there? He stayed behind in the lobby, but I heard the sounds of fighting. I'm sorry. He must have fallen protecting residents.
Money. Thank you. I can sell that to Doma for double the price.
Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Night World silver piece.
Ready?
Yep.
Our comrade, you think he may have been struck down? If he is wounded or worse, I should go to him. Wait, please. It isn't safe and you still need rest. Would you stay with Milos and watch over Isadora for me? She will tend to your friend. I thank you. Please be careful yourself.
Wait, did it say she will tend to your friend?
Yes.
Mine just said we will, or I will. I think we. So it did get a different dialogue option because you're a healer.
Oh. Cool. Sorta.
Yeah, if only you actually got to do it.
Yeah, no kidding.
Still, that's progress.
That's when
Someday you
Lamont
may
comes
even
in
get
and
to
goes,
ca-
I'm a healer! Don't worry, I got this. Let me heal him for you.
Oops. Oh, okay.
I'm ready.
All right, talk to Criley.
Isadora is going to be all right then. I'm so glad. I've just finished my ministrations here. Our Oblivion comrade was beyond saving, I'm afraid.
That brave soul. He gave his life to save another.
He died protecting me. I don't understand why any of this is happening. That sentry was behaving normal like any other. Then, all of a sudden, it tried to kill me.
Weapons or no, Calyx commanded them to commit murder.
I'm gonna get demonetized on YouTube. Wait. Oh, okay. Is it over? We came as soon as Waiaki sent word.
I am sorry. By the time we arrived, it was already too late.
Then Geode could be in trouble too. Once we have this radius locked down, we need to find him.
But why? Has something happened?
Possibly. We're not sure what, but he stopped responding to our communications.
We need to prioritize securing the residential sector, though, at least until we regain control over the sentries.
Then we should search for Geode.
I agree. Since most Oblivion members have sworn off regulators, if our theory holds true, then they could be prime targets for the next attack. Please do what you can to shepherd the residents to safety, but avoid the sentries at all costs.
Ah, thanks. Here, take these communicators.
Just attach them to your head and...
Yeah. We've made modifications to them to prevent Calyx from intercepting the signal. And we have been using them to coordinate movements with allies in the vicinity. It's walkie-talkies!
Link pearls.
Waiaki has one too, so I'll ask her to keep hailing Geode.
Good luck and stay safe. Geode said he would sweep the surrounding area, so you shouldn't have ventured too far. Let's get going. We got
Remember when, whenever things like that would happen, we'd walk into a room and the enemy would spawn in a circle and we'd kill the enemy and then the story would go. It wasn't very cinematic, I guess, but still. All right.
We don't get to do anything anymore. That
I am
person looked like
surveying.
Link.
Oh,
Okay.
dang, I missed it. But Link things are. You see no sign of Geode. Perhaps you should search further to the east. Thank you, nameless
Disembodied
voice.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's Link. But I sound like Link. Oh, if I was a paladin, I would do the Link thing.
Yeah! Yeah!
You see no sign of Geode. Wyaque's voice crackles forth from the communicator.
Geode,
Gia-
Geode, answer me.
Yeah, my bad.
She's so
There is
she's
no
so
response. Perhaps you should continue your search further to the east.
Timid. It's gotta be where
She
all
just-
those people are.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah! Okay, I'm ready.
I made a few sounds on the way.
Yeah, I know.
This survey is taking a while. And the sheer number of people still here means it's probably the end.
I
Screen
haven't
went black for me again.
Okay, see no sign of Geode.
The neighboring residential radius would be the next logical place to look.
Oh, you mean my stream screen?
Yeah, it went black and it's paused. I have to press play again.
Huh.
Found him.
This is the only place left. Let them be safe.
Ready?
Yep.
Geode, are you there? Answer me, please.
I'm here. Sorry for the long silence. I've been busy.
Oh, you're alive. Thank the gods. Where are you now?
The radius next door. The lobby is secure. I'll scout the second floor. Then I'll join it. That dust.
Dust? What are you talking about? What's happening?
They're not just collecting souls. They're draining the bodies of corporeal ether. The dust that we saw was all that was left of the victims. They must have modified the soul cells.
That person's really old.
Shit.
What? Oh, come on.
He only had 2 shots? He's reloading.
Kite it.
Reloading.
Damn you!
Did he just threw the gun. Oh my god.
You can't be here! You need to run now!
No. No.
A trap!
No. 2 of them walking normally, one of them's like shambling. Oh, he's kind of screwed.
Take care of the others, eh?
Can't they just suck him dry?
They gotta kill him first, I guess. Because we never saw them sucking souls with their thermoses out of living people.
True.
No sign of him so far. This way, maybe?
The paintbrush gets me every time. Whipping out the paintbrush. Is dust.
A shame. I had hoped to leave here with at least one more cell's worth of ether. But seeing how eager you are to interfere, I shall cut this foray short.
Calyx. What could you possibly stand to gain from these atrocities?
Ether sufficient to generate 5,000 endless. How would you acquire it?
How would I?
Until I have the key, the reflections are closed to me. Thus do I make do with the sources at hand. 7% of Alexandria's current population will yield the energy to convert 5,000 into endless. With 11%, operations could continue unabated for 800 years. Our bodies are fated to decay sooner or later. These ones refuse the gift of eternal life, so what difference does it make if I return them to ether now?
Damn.
I will not waste time and resources on meaningless conflict. This unit cannot offer you worthwhile resistance.
What?
Instead, I pose a question. Would you hand over the key if I promise to halt my harvest?
Okay, well, which one did you answer?
I didn't. Oh, your screen went black on me again.
Yeah, well, I can't do anything about it, and I'm not gonna worry about it.
Yeah, I was gonna answer the top one, honestly.
Yeah.
I'm going top.
Yeah.
It was foolish of me to even ask. I return to my work then. There is much to do if I must take the key by force.
I like the music.
Yeah.
I wasn't even looking at it. I was like side-eyeing while I picked it up.
Oh, mine looked at it.
I didn't even look at it. I was like, looking to the side while I picked it up.
No, my guy looks right at it. What?
That's weird. Oh no, not the fruit!
Oh, that's awful. Oh no! That's brutal.
Oh my god!
Oh,
Auburn Farron. Fairy. Good one.
Oh.
Oh, wow. Okay, I'm ready to talk to Speen.
Yeah, let's talk to Speen. That's so dark. It's so funny. That's the essence of dark humor right there. Okay.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Go ahead.
This pile of dust and these ashes. God damn. And the soul cell he left behind. What was his twisted way of returning Geo to us? Or was this his twisted way of returning Geo to us? Damn you, Calyx. Damn you and your careless cruelty. He was our friend. Keyword was. Shit! No, the broke thing still got me! Even so, some might say every death was justified if it meant 5,000 endless could continue their immortal lives. And if a reflection's stolen ether allowed for many more endless, why, that too would be a noble sacrifice for the greater good. Who could think that? Not I. Certainly not I. We know only too well there is naught noble in this sacrifice. We have to stop him. We have to find Calyx and put an end to this madness as soon as possible. And under no circumstances can we let the key fall into his possession. It falls to us. We will thwart his plans here in Alexandria before he can terrorize innocents and reflections elsewhere. Complete.
I'd ask for his gun, but it obviously was both broken and a glamour I've already seen. Ready?
Ready?
Talking. Accepting.
We should return to the back room. Shale and the others need to know what happened. Yes, I will ask Wayaki to meet us there as well. Wayaki? Wayaki.
Bottled geode.
Latest power drink.
Ooh.
Our dear Geode. The soldiers. If only I'd been able to control them.
This isn't your fault, Gololja. The blame lies with Calyx, and with him alone. It's all so senseless. Why force his plans upon us when we're already happy? Living our lives. What does he even think life is? I'll never forgive Calyx for doing this. Or myself for being powerless to stop him. Wait, where are you going? To clear my head. Don't worry, I won't do anything stupid.
Next to die!
Stay here and get some rest. I'll make sure Nostalgia stays out of trouble. Thank you.
Was her name really Nostalgia?
Yep.
That's ridiculous.
Things would have been far worse if you and Geode hadn't rushed in there. Many people are still alive because of you. And after adding what you discovered to the leads we've dug up, I'm hopeful we can determine where Calyx is hiding. But not right now. We need time before we can move on. Just a little time.
Oh, Geode.
It's blue, like his hair.
His hair is purple, I think.
I thought it was blue.
Pretty sure it was purple.
Oh, I gotta plug my mouse in. It's blinking red at me. There we go. What? Why is it blinking again? Okay. We got a lot of people here.
What?
Huh.
Gnolt says that they looked at his gun and it was out of bullets and its barrel was scorched. It's like he wasn't shooting that many shots.
No, he only shot 2 shots.
Damn, if I'd known their guns were so bad, I would have lent them one of mine. Ready, by the way.
Oh, you ready? Okay.
Yeah.
Another comrade gone. Some days it's almost more than I can bear. Geode he was an older brother to Nostalgia and me. Shale knew him longer though, and is surely taking it the hardest. And that's on top of what happened with Kakia. Do you think you could check on her? See how she's doing? She's like to put on a brave face if it's me or my sister.
Calyx is just mad that natural selection didn't pick him, so he's trying to find a different way. It's like, if natural selection won't keep me alive, then I'll just do everything myself. Ready?
Yep.
Screen goes black.
The game or my stream?
The game went black.
Okay.
Apologies, my mind was elsewhere. We need to press on with the hunt for Calyx, but I can't seem to focus. I should be better than this, I know.
You need time.
Yeah.
You're right. I ought to heed my own words. As it stands, I'm of no use to anyone. Kakia used to say the best thing to do with grief was to let it all out. So I think I'll take myself over to the earthen sky and say my goodbyes to Geode. Why don't you come along? I could use someone to blubber to if you've a shoulder to spare. Right then, let's get out of Everkeep for a bit.
That's hard on the throat.
Oh, we're just here now.
Yay. Oh, I'm here too.
Yeah.
No.
My chocobo.
Yes.
It's
Nice
a
outfit.
fair trek on foot, so I've arranged for a couple of air wheelers. They've had their communication modules removed, so even Calyx shouldn't be able to seize control of them. Say the word, and we'll set off.
I'm ready.
Me too.
Ready? We'll be flying close to the pylons, so follow my lead.
Okay. Yes.
Oh, just automatic.
Yeah. I have one of these bikes
These
already.
air wheelers are Genold's babies. You won't, whatever. Oh, you won't find a smoother ride in all of Everkeep. For years now, I've been taking one out for a turn whenever I needed to lighten my mood. Or just riding in the rain. Sometimes Geode would come along too, and we'd end up racing. Does that surprise you? Our friendship always had a competitive edge. We would often talk about how one day we might fly our wheelers outside the dome. I'm just like, I've already seen all this. I've been on this map like way too much. For all these
Right
freaking
here is where we
fates.
always find the stuff.
Yeah, fates, hunts, maps. Almost there. Be sure the ground is clear before you touch down. Whew, that's helped clear my head a touch. You know, Anna, you might be the first person I've ridden with who wasn't an Oblivion recruit. As far as I remember, at least. Memories from my regulator days aren't exactly reliable. Come on, let's head inside. Hopefully the way will be clear of pests today. I want to eat that cake with you. Oh, we can ride? Wait, it's back here. Wait, no, it's not.
Oh, those weren't too tough.
Yeah. Thanks. We can usually avoid such encounters, but sometimes they wander in, block the only path. Not that it slowed you down at all. I've seen you fight up close before, and the surveillance feed clearly didn't do it justice. Hopefully that keeps the route clear for a while, shall we? Oh god,
You
it's
okay?
so hard! It's hard to read like that.
It wasn't that she had no infliction, it's just that she sounded so...
Bored.
Yeah.
Whenever we lost a comrade, the three of us would come back here to reminisce. Me, Geode, and Kafkiwa.
Kafkiwa.
Kafkiwa, not Kakiwa. Kafkiwa.
Will you raise a glass?
I'm drinking my coffee right now. I wish I had sake. I wish I had cake.
What are the two of you doing here?
I had a feeling you'd show up. Would you
It's
like
a
to join
tea
us?
party with alcohol.
I suppose I could spare a moment.
Man, they didn't want to sit by us.
They tell us Oblivion's founders disappeared some decades ago under mysterious circumstances. And it was Kafkiwa who revived our organization. You and Geode helped her with that, didn't you? Tell us more about it. You're keen to know too, right? What they were like back then. The mad things they got up to.
Not really.
That sort of thing.
Those were the days. It was actually right before the Reformation that I met Geode. I still wore a regulator then. I'd recently lost someone close to me. And also quit a long stint as an adapter to work at a bar of all places. It paid me to sit with patrons and keep them company. So Geode came in one night. It wasn't long before we got into an argument. First-time customer, but tempers flared. And then one of us threw a punch.
You got into a fist fight? What were you even arguing about?
Damned if I know. We were deep in our cups. I think we were both just frustrated and angry at everything. By the end of it, we were both sprawled out in the street. A pair of drunken fools. Then this odd machine stopped to lecture us, scolding us for obstructing the foot traffic and not taking better care of ourselves.
I can't imagine you ever being in such a sorry state. The odd machine. That was Kafkiwa, I take it.
That it was. Once she was done upbraiding us for our unseemly behavior, she launched into a recruitment pitch. Kafkiwa explained that she wanted to protect the outside world from Zoralja's invasion, to keep him from bringing ruin to the place her beloved son lived. And if we were so intent on self-destruction, then perhaps we might consider risking our hides for a just cause.
I gotta check my phone. I got a text message. What? They're trying to sell insurance, health insurance through text messages now? Fuck you. Shut up. Block that. Block that number. Okay, I'm continuing now.
Okay.
It was a lot to take in. I hadn't given much thought to what lay beyond the barrier. And learning that Kafkiwa herself was already dead was enough to make my head spin. But Geode and I were intrigued by her ideas and wanted to see this future of hers come to pass.
Geode often spoke of it. He told me that meeting Kafkiwa was what first taught him the value of remembering people.
Like he was sharing a holy revelation.
Oh, but back then you hadn't yet taken on Oblivion's name, had you?
Is that so? I just assumed.
It hadn't been Kafkiwa's intention to carry on Oblivion's legacy, nor adopt the cause your parents championed. Not initially, at least. She wasn't even aware such an organized resistance existed. She did, however, suspect the presence of other dissidents, those who objected to resurrecting the memories of the dead in defiance of the natural order. In the hopes of identifying like-minded comrades, we began searching the core system for traces of unauthorized access. And that's how we found it. An anomalous sector in the back of the Neon Stein. According to Melancholy, the door to that mystery had remained firmly shut since she took over the business.
The back room.
The back room. We forced our way in, only to discover that the hideout had long been abandoned. Although the occupants were gone, the equipment they'd left behind contained records of a group calling itself Oblivion. After reading through their exploits and their vision for the future, we made the decision to carry on their work.
Oblivion! I need to continue playing Oblivion.
Thus were my parents' and Kafkiwa's hopes bound together.
Wide.
And carried onward by Shale and Geode.
We could never have made it this far on our own, of course. Not without the strength of arms you and your friends provided. Losing comrades is a hard thing, but being here, thinking back on the moments we shared, I can see their smiles, hear their laughter. I feel their presence, and I know they're still with us. But these memories of mine are for me alone. Reminders of why I chose to do this, and why I'll stay the course. Right. Time we got back to work. Thank you.
That was the short
Everyone.
break.
No,
It wasn't meant to be a
me who
long
should
one.
be
They're kind of
thanking
in the
you.
middle of a...
Though the
War?
pain is still
Kind
deep,
of, yeah.
I don't feel like I'm drowning in it anymore. Let's get out there and put a stop to
I'm ready.
Calyx.
Oh.
For you,
That's right,
for
you're behind
me,
a bit.
and for everyone who's ever believed in Oblivion.
It took me like 6 months to get over somebody I know dying. They just get over it in a day.
No, they're not over it. They're just not blubbering and incapable of focusing.
Yes. I appreciate you helping me through this. Ready?
Yeah, I'm caught up.
Okay. And not only the grief, you've helped me see that my comrades mean even more to me than I realized, which only fuels my determination. I'll be spending every waking moment to bring Calyx to account for his crimes. I'll do my part, then you do yours. Oblivion needs you.
Piety materia! Except,
That's like the cheapest selling one.
that's because it's useless, almost.
I took the quick tongue or whatever it's called.
Bruh, I took piety.
What? No way.
Yeah, true story.
It's time I went back to locating Calyx's lair. I have a new strategy in mind, but it remains to be seen if it will aid in narrowing down the possibilities. I'll ask Cryle for help. I want to re-examine the data, starting with that of her parents. After all, they were the first to break away from preservation and establish an organized resistance with Oblivion. There must be something in there that can point us in the right direction. What are your plans? Link Pearl.
Is that you, Anna? Apologies for calling suddenly. I've been making the rounds in the outskirts, and I cannot help but feel as though something is amiss. Might I ask you to join me? Your perspective would be most appreciated. It can wait until you finished attending to Shale, of course.
It seems your plans have been decided for you. Go on. I have others to speak with before I return to the back room. Okay, where am I going?
Outside first.
Oh, okay. Where's the door? There's the door. Man, they got a lot of glowing chests in here.
Bum, bum, bum. I get the ride.
Catch a ride!
Catch a ride!
So sad. Now that I remember.
Okay.
All right.
Ready to talk to Speed?
Yep.
Talking.
Thank you for coming. As I mentioned, I would benefit from your worldly experience. Perhaps it is my imagination, but the townspeople appear to be acting oddly. That is, even considering the current state of affairs. As I am yet unfamiliar with the outskirts, I thought you might be better equipped to judge if their behavior is unusual or not. Would you speak with them and see what you think? Though I hope to be proven wrong, I fear something is not right here.
Talk to 3 people and return.
Wow.
And we Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
What is this? I like this chocobo barding. Did you see this? Oh no, they're gone
No.
now.
Your
Oh
screen
my
went black
God.
on me again.
Damn.
Dang.
Well,
Sorry.
while you're hoxing, I guess I'll shut everything down and see if I can fix that. But it was like a cute little white top hat for the chocobo. I forgot what I was talking about. Oh yeah, we saw you were complaining about not being included enough, so we'll have all the NPCs suck up to you about your worldly experience. That's what I'm feeling right now. Because a lot of them are, yeah, a lot of people are like specifically saying like your experience, your perspective, you, instead of just behaving normally. Oh, please tell me you brought more neo-regulators. Officially, they've all been handed out already, but I've heard rumors there were a few left over. Surely the government still has some, or perhaps Queen's Fiend? I may not look it, but I was a hunter once. Back then, I hardly gave death a second thought, but now that I know the truth, it's all I can think about. There has to be a way to hold on. There has to. She's scared to death. I forgot we can fly.
It helps.
Greetings. I remember when you visited Queen's Fiend. Come to check on our well-being, have you? Well, I can say that things are rather stressful out here as well. Without knowing if or when our machinery might turn murderous, the specter of death is ever present. People are terrified, and the clamor for neo-regulators has reached a fever pitch. I personally was fortunate to have claimed a new device early on. I've long since completed the registration. Death has no hold over me now. Now I must begin my prayers. The darkness draws closer, grows deeper, and we must cast it out. Sickness must be purged! I forgot to grab my cat. You're not wearing a regulator. Don't you know the end is coming? Well, it's your life to lose. Me? I got myself one of those neo-regulators and registered a little while ago. As soon as I did, a display appeared showing the number of registered users. Right now, it's sitting at 4,168. You could be 69. Just go today. The upper limit was 5,000, wasn't it? Seems the total shot up right after those machine malfunctions. It's only a matter of time before everyone's registered. I pity those who weren't chosen, but I'm going to be an endless. I'm going to evolve and live happily ever after.
Blah, 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 blah.
I'm ready to talk to Speen.
All right. What do you got to say, Speed?
So, what do you think? Was I right to worry?
No, seems pretty normal.
Their fear is palpable.
Tensions are running high.
Yes, that is it exactly. The people are overwhelmed by uncertainty and fear. And with each new registration, that fear inside them grows more insistent. How long until it drives them into full-blown panic?
Right about here.
Henna, can you come to resolution? We have a problem. I'm already here with Lemity and Alphino. Sounds like she wants us there in a hurry. We should go.
Dang, there's no guys that get to talk. The only one we had died.
Yeah, exactly. I made the I made this observation that these games are too quick to kill off the cool male characters. Like Borderlands did it. No, they're doing it.
What's happened?
Voice acting.
Yay.
Sorry to drag you out here, but I thought it best you see for yourself.
Death is your constant companion. Though you toil with diligence, death may come ere your reward is bestowed. Though your grand works be poised for completion, death may come ere you wake the following morn. Though you enjoy a life of peace and good fortune, death needs but one instant to claim you. Your bodies are weak. Your heart, your brain, every fragile organ rolls the dice from moment to moment. Sheer chance deciding if they function or fail. Be you stoic or generous or righteous, no virtues tip the scales in that fatal reckoning. The choice is made without reason. The end is cloaked in terror. That is what it means to die.
The announcement began after we finished our meeting with Gossen. As for its source, well...
Alex.
There is no shame in being afraid. It is that very fear which will drive you to conquer death. Let us set a new course for mankind. Let us preserve our existence unto perpetuity. Hope for it, wish for it, pray for it. We will become endless. With evolution's brilliance, will we banish the ever-present darkness of mortality.
Change isn't easy. No one ever wants to take the first step. But this is the right path for us. What other way could there be? I'm gonna do it. I'm going to register.
He already has one.
He hasn't registered yet, but having one doesn't mean you get to register.
Okay.
You couldn't have come at a better time. Please, you have to let us move to Tuliolal.
It's too dangerous to stay here. Who knows when the next century will turn on us? Even if we wanted to become endless, there are no more neo-regulators to be had. Fleeing is our only option.
If the solution was as simple as leaving, then we'd all have left already. Did you not hear the announcement? For the living, death is a foregone conclusion. No matter where we go, or who we shelter with, we won't get another chance like this to overcome our fate.
Easy for you to say when you have that regulator.
Seeing all these high-tech people begging her for
on
help.
their way as we speak, and arrangements have been made to see that you all will be safely evacuated. Tulichola will aid you in whatever way we can. So please, remain calm.
Didn't you just say they could
I
do it
want to
themselves?
help Alexandria. I want to save its people. But what can I do? I am not their queen.
I will describe my feelings in the most eloquent way I possibly can right now. I have to pee.
Okay.
I'll be right back. I'll be quick. Okay, I'm back.
Welcome, friend.
There's all those hydrate reviews.
Bean is calling us. Ready when you are.
I'm ready.
All right. Speed time.
Calyx has access to the core system, which means that if he chooses to do so, he could deploy the soldiers beyond the barrier. Even if our people learn to live with death and decide to leave the dome behind, they will not be beyond his reach.
Why doesn't he just go after all the other people then? The ones that aren't even part of Alexandria?
I mean, it would cost Ether to run all his machines and stuff, right? And he's so poor on Ether, he's having to go around and collect it in thermoses. So,
well, then why would he chase these people down?
I don't think he would. They're also
Yeah.
ignoring the fact that even if he did send his soldiers out, there are armies of enemy nations ready to stop them, you know?
Yeah.
Yet, if it serves to allay their fears even a little, I beg you, Ukumat, please let them shelter in Tuliola. We will welcome any and all who want to come. We've already begun evacuations, and will be able to pick up the pace once the Landsguard arrives.
In which case, we had best spread out and keep an eye on the crowds. The mood is tense, and we must prepare for possible violence.
If you happen to determine where Calyx is hiding, though, we'll be ready to move at a moment's notice. Surely we'll find a clue of some kind soon. He can't elude us forever.
Isn't he just kind of in the system because he's an endless?
I mean, we don't know that for sure, so.
Violence and fear. This is not the future she envisioned for her nation.
Oh no!
Dr. Wukumat. But they didn't title it that.
Well,
Deliver
no,
the requisite Dementa to Gerald.
Demi-Atma. Ready?
Yeah.
Tuliola would gladly welcome every last Alexandrian with open arms. But what the nation of the late queen was so desperate to preserve? What of the bright haven of peace and laughter?
Muklamat. I won't stand here and let her legacy be sullied any further. I will protect Alexandria. That was the promise I made her at the last. You mean when you stole our fight? But she betrayed you, did she not? Why do you feel this obligation? I saw myself in her, I suppose. We both felt the people's joy as our own. Yet alone, we lacked the strength to protect them. There is so much that I love in this world. Too much for me to take in my arms and keep safe. She loves every cat. She can't hug every cat. And that made me afraid. I needed someone who shared that love and fear. So together, we could do what we couldn't by ourselves. Or maybe it's simpler than that. Maybe I just wish that we could have been friends. So when she turned on me in her final hour, desperate to safeguard Alexandria's future, I swore that I would see it done. In the end, I think you both found the friend you needed. I would be yours as well, Sveen. Whenever you fall or struggle to rise, I'll come running to the rescue, and you do the same for me. That's how we'll protect the things we love. And that's how we'll protect Alexandria. You're right. You're right. ...
Yeah, I mean, I want to say that, but I feel like I have to go ... because I pretty much was forced into genocidal support.
Mm-hmm.
Protect her people. Her people were the Endless that she tried to protect,
And
and we
yeah,
killed them.
you had to shut down every machine. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, I went ... Right,
Yeah.
we got a bit sidetracked there. We should probably be on our way. Do we patrol or see if Shale needs a hand?
There you are.
Kuluja! Ha, splendid. We were afraid we'd miss you. Alice and the others said you were here. Good news, Anna. We finally found a chink in Calyx's armor. We discovered laboratories on Everkeep's 10th level that once housed the Preservation Initiative. Containment Complex 1029 it's called, and it's been falsely registered as a distribution center. In reality, it hasn't recorded any traffic in decades. We don't think this is where Calyx is hiding as such, but it may well contain clues that will point us in the right direction. I'm sorry it took so long to get this far. If you're interested, what do you say we all go and check it out together? Thank you for all your hard work. This is a huge step forward.
And up. We need to take the lift to get to the complex.
I've cleared this expedition with the relevant authorities and have one of our people waiting to operate said lift. Let's not keep her waiting. They killed all the guys.
Yeah, pretty much.
They're all dead.
Oh god, that's Calyx's secret plan.
Kill all the guys.
He'll be the only guy left.
Oh no.
He's jealous of all the ones that have, buff bodies, muscles, cool physiques. He's like, I'm stuck as a little femboy
Nice
kid.
hair.
Nice hair.
That's why they looked at their hair, right?
Yep.
I know it was for the regulators, but still. Lift attendant. That's an elevator.
Okay, ready.
Ready.
All right.
Ready
get
to head
lifted.
on up? Next stop, the 10th level.
So this is one of Preservation's laboratories.
It's so dark I can barely see.
Isn't she a cat?
Yeah.
Shouldn't she be able to see in the dark?
Yeah.
Just a moment. If I can reroute the power to the circuit.
You got the lights working!
Smell how stale the air is. This room hasn't been in use for many years.
It was thanks to Kryl and Galulja that we managed to locate this place.
You may remember that my earring contained the control code for the gate to the Golden City. As it was Preservation that constructed the portal, we reasoned that the code to operate it might include a signature of some sort, unique to their organization.
So I took a closer look, and a line-by-line examination yielded a string of symbols identifying the code's author. We then began accessing the nodes for every door in Everkeep, seeking out control codes which contained those same symbols. After a grueling search, we finally discovered our prize behind door number 1860, the entrance to the facility in which we now stand. I'd probably still be at it if Galulja hadn't been around to assist me.
I took breaks, but Shale never stopped working. Not even once.
That's because you're a baby. Janalt's energy tonics! Oh no.
Okay.
Those concoctions would probably do me more harm than good, but I appreciate the sentiment. In any case, this next part will require your helping hands.
We need to spread out and search for something that may lead us to Calyx. We're more than happy to help, of course, but I wonder, won't he realize we've found this place?
It's highly likely, and personally I hope he does.
Bum bum bum. I know you know our main objective. We're here to pick up Calyx's trail. And I've learned of a certain device that should help us do just that. I shall explain how we proceed, but according to the information I was able to dredge up, the device in question should have been installed in the director's office. Now, as for where that might be, yes, this map matches my data. This room we're in is the Researchers' Commons, located on the western side of the complex. The director's office is to the northeast of here. This room... What? Why'd it do that? Weird.
I think that was a bug, because it did it for me too.
So, we should cut across the circular chamber in the middle, yes? Yes, we should, but... Unfortunately for us, the interior door is locked. We'll need a security key with the appropriate clearance to open it. Judging by the mechanism, it'll probably be a card of some kind. Can't you work some electro magic? I'll try my best, but this type of lock is well before my time. May take a while to crack it. And in case I can't, you might want to look around and see if anyone left a security guard behind. Considering the state of the place, it does seem like they abandoned it in some haste. I shouldn't be surprised if we found one. Very well, let's get to searching, shall we? I I expect we'll have the most luck looking where the researchers kept their personal belongings. Time to go dig in the underwear drawer.
Close cooperation will be necessary to overcome the obstacles barring your path forward.
I didn't read that part.
Hopeful hints will appear in a different color. Oh no. It's a puzzle!
No, it's not.
Maybe.
I got what we're looking for. First try. Ready to shove it in the scanning device.
You don't need to wait for me. This is only the first room of an entire complex, so...
Oh, but you were reading. I guess I'll just read Guluja.
It's open! You did it, Anna!
There you go.
I forgot we were reading these because it was a puzzle, so I thought we were just continuing.
Nah. And a good thing, too. I was getting nowhere with that outdated circuit. Should I read it aloud? Do you want me to mute myself?
You don't need to mute yourself.
Okay. I am curious, though. Why would they abandon a facility like this? It was run by a director, Demetrius, or so that terminal there told me. Perhaps there are more answers to be had once we venture further inside. Then let's continue onwards. And the door to the director's office is across the central hub.
No good. Maybe we need a different card.
Yes, the scanner is demanding a level 3 security clearance to open the lock. As much as the delay chafes me, we'll have to comb through the nearby rooms and hope we stumble upon the card we need. Let's start a search in the proto-lab. That door is already open at least.
We will find a way through together, Shale, I'm sure of it.
Go, Girl Squad! And Gululja.
Gululja.
The way this room is set up, the canister inserted into that large device looks to be a soul cell. Could this be where they conducted their experiments to create Endless? But we could probably spend days investigating this complex. Finding a way into the director's office must take precedence. Speaking of which, Gululja mentioned a locker over in the corner that you couldn't open. Perhaps you could take a look? Oh, except Gululja's not looking at the locker. The locker door is shut tight, but the number pad suggests that inputting the correct combination will open it. You have yet to uncover any potential combinations. Perhaps speaking with your comrades will help you progress your investigation. Enter combination, yes.
00001 0002.
Okay, 00000. No. Damn. Damn, I have to talk to people. Yeah, okay. Uh-huh. So, guess who has the number?
I know who has numbers. I don't know which one it is.
Oh, okay.
Not that one. Okay.
Thanks for the raid. Welcome in. Right now, we have to enter some numbers.
The problem is that it makes you run back and forth memorizing the numbers. It's like, what? You think I have a notepad to write this stuff down on?
I just wrote a note. I have a notepad. Opened it.
Really?
Yep.
Is it the third one then?
It's the second number for me.
What? That one didn't work for me.
11509.
Yeah, that didn't work.
Yeah,
Wait,
for me it did.
hold on. It's 11508 is what I put in.
Ah.
That's the one I thought it was.
Gotcha.
That's the one I tried first, but I typed in 8. I memorized it wrong.
Ah, okay. But yeah, welcome on in. We're doing the new Final Fantasy XIV update. It is the new story stuff, so if you don't want spoilers, cover your eyes and plug your ears. But I would appreciate the lurk. Yay, level 2 security card. Yay. Okay, should I read this part or like do I have to mute or anything?
You do it on your own. I was already jumping through it.
Okay, cool. You got the locker open.
And you found another security card. Oh, but does that say level 2? We needed a level 3, didn't we?
Yes, but it should still open more doors for us to explore. You did well. These preservation numbers led such surprising normal lives. Leaving notes, losing their cards. I guess I imagined they'd be more, what's the word? Bloodless? Mechanical? My parents were once of preservation, if you'll recall. It would seem the researchers who agreed with Calyx and his philosophy underwent the conversion to endless entities. But I assume those who could not or would not eventually left the organization altogether.
Oh, I almost forgot. The researchers kept their journals and their data tablets. The one I read doesn't explain much, but something big happened in the complex, and after it was decided that everyone would become endless. The writer was really happy about this. You can tell how much they admire Calyx and his work. The entries ended after that, but maybe you can read more in the other tablet there.
Right, let's move this investigation to another room. Well, we have the Deutero lab and the maintenance facilities left to search. Both are accessed via the southeast corridor.
So it's back to the hub and the locked doors across the way.
Which will hopefully yield more. Yield before our new security card. I'll take the old one, if you like. I doubt we'll have any more use for it. That doesn't make any sense, actually. You should keep all cards, right?
Well, I mean,
well, I
kinda,
guess
but
level
if you think
3,
about it,
yeah.
level
maybe,
2.
Yeah, level 2 could
have,
open level 1, right?
Yeah, it would be pointless otherwise.
Gotcha.
Deed.
Scan. Yes, it's open. So where should we go first? The Dituro lab or the facilities?
Let's start with the lab. Shale, there doesn't seem to be any power here.
No, none at all. It's possible that the energy supply for this room is on a separate conduit, which means there should be a contingency for opening the door. Look here, there's a sign above the card scanner. In case of emergency, backup power can be routed from facilities. The facilities room is on down the other branch of this corridor. Let's see about getting the power restored to the Dituro lab, shall we? Lots of running around and talking to NPCs. Oh, hey, this looks fun. Engaging power supply. No good. It's returning an error. There must be a preliminary procedure. According to this error code reference, if the power supply has been interrupted for an extended period of time, then we need to reconfigure both the emergency generator and the circuit control panels.
Shale, that's the emergency generator over there, isn't it?
Yes, and by the looks of it, it's the same model as the one used in Heritage Found.
But how does it send power to the other lab?
Ah, I see. The energy cable attached to the base of this terminal leads down the hall directly to the Dituro lab.
Which means we need a way to connect the generator to that cable. What about these patterns on the floor? Could this be the circuit we need to reconfigure?
I was already ready to spin them. I believe you have the right of it. Using the control panels set into each of the tiles, we create an unbroken path for the power to follow.
What I wouldn't give for an instruction manual.
Indeed. If you could look around for any written procedures, I'll keep digging through the terminal's directories. Might I also ask someone to operate the generator?
I can do it. I've used that type of machine before.
Then would you be willing to try and reconfigure the circuit path?
I'm ready to spin! Let me spin!
The rest of us can help by supplying Anna with whatever information might be found in the circuitry reconfiguration. Okay, let me go. Me spin. I was ready to spin as soon as I came in this room.
I didn't talk to anybody. You don't get to spin.
Wait. Which tile pattern would you set? No. I wanted to spin. No. Fine. Sigh. The sigh. Man, no spin. That's gotta be square. It's the only one I'm not using. There. We did it. I wanted to spin. The Deutero lab should be fully powered. Well done. If I may, Shale, could we access a certain data log before moving on? I was checking the storage shelves and one of the labels caught my eye. Preservation, the early days is the title. Of course, it'll only take a moment to bring up the contents. What are we watching it on, though? Ah, okay. It looks to be a text-based account. I'll read it aloud. Preservation, an Alexandrian Institute for Technological Development, was founded by Calix, an 11-year-old child prodigy. Approval for establishing the organization came during Alexandria's involvement in the storm surge, with Calix's designs for new defensive solutions funded in large part by Treasury. Hi, Maxter! As the conflict grew in intensity and casualties mounted, Calix funneled Preservation's resources towards the perfection of memory storage. And thank you for the hydrate. And stretch. Research into this field continued even after the storm surge came to an end, with Calix eventually electing to preserve his own memories in a virtual domain. So this account is from before he embraced his endless existence, hundreds of years ago. I met him only once, before the storm surge began. I was attending my father, who was then the reigning king of Alexandria. Calix could not have been more than 10 years of age, and required constant treatment for his debilitating illness. Yet still, he published theories so highly regarded that even the royal family was aware of his achievements. Life should not be lost to the injustice of death. Even now I can hear the single-minded will behind his words. So it was that when war came to our kingdom, my father was quick to commit his unwavering support to the somber youth and his proposals for preservation. Several years later, the ensuing violence brought the death of both my parents. Overwhelmed as I was by my sudden succession to the throne, I suspect they spared me the reports on the endless research and other less urgent matters. So you had no way of knowing what kind of person Calix was changing into. Did he change, I wonder? Perhaps he has ever been the type to value ideals over compassion, and I failed to see it at the time. Or perhaps he did change, but is still driven by those same deeply held beliefs, that mortality is cruel and unjust, and his role is to deliver mankind from this fate. Whatever the case may be, we cannot allow him to shape our future. Let's press on, shall we? If I've done my job correctly, the door to the Deutero lab should be accessible now. I'll give everything a once-over just to be sure. Too much reading! My sore throat can't handle this. The energy current seems stable enough. Still, you should let me handle this one. The security card, if you please. Oh, a quick prayer that a shorted wire doesn't burn me from the inside out. Have I been munching on Switch 2 cartridges again? No, only when I got DK Bonanza.
Because it thought it was a banana, so you tried to eat it.
Nah, it was my first Switch 2 game, so I wanted to see if they changed the flavor. Right, I'll get on this door again. Whew, smooth as silk. Let's head inside and see what awaits. yeah! I want to do something. I haven't done anything.
You searched, you entered numbers, and you did a puzzle.
Gods above, isn't that? Ah, flashbang. That's what that is. Ah, flashbang again. No, my eyes. The key to interdimensional fusion? That looks to be the schematic on the monitor. And they've used it to make another key. But isn't it missing the shard inside, like, the one Anna has? We may have been laboring under a misconception. The key was originally a Milala relic. Once this treasure came into its possession, preservation began working to harness the power to cross dimensions. Aside from the crystal, we can see that all the vessel's components were constructed here. So what might that tell us? This is a device to control it. That would be the logical conclusion. Yes, it is, as my parents explained. I really want cake. I really want that cake. The key remains shrouded in mystery. Preservation augmented it with electrope, but never grasped the technology's underlying principles. To this day, not a single person understands the mechanics of interdimensional fusion, not who imbued the key with its power, not when they did so, nor why. They keep flashbanging. Now it makes sense. Calyx can track the key because its vessel was made by preservation. I believe there is much we may learn in this room. On our next visit, I will have to enlist Y'shtola's assistance for a thorough investigation. I too am curious about a great many things, but pinning down Calyx's whereabouts is our priority. Hopefully there is a security card here that grants access to the director's office. The research conducted in this lab appears to have been highly confidential in nature. Some of the personnel must have belonged to the organization's upper echelons, and that means higher security clearance. We should spread out and look for any cards they left behind. Remember, anything less than level 3 is no good to us. Why do I have 2 mails? Did you send me a map? Yay, I got a card. Where are you? There you are. Well, well, if it isn't exactly what we needed, nice work.
Oh, a level 3! That should get us into the director's office.
So, what was it you were hoping to find in there again, Shale? You were saying that a certain device was going to help us. Right. I haven't properly explained myself, have I? I'm looking for a data relay. After we discovered this ostensibly abandoned complex, I performed a cursory investigation which detected a connection to an outside network. When I traced the data's routing, I confirmed traffic from a web of Everkeep's security cameras. Considering the way Calyx is always one step ahead of us, we must assume he's quietly seized control of the city's surveillance system and has been using it to monitor our activities. to monitor what you see as the key holder are planning. But since Calyx is the ultimate recipient of those transmissions, the flow of data is like a river that we can follow back to him. Which is why I need the data relay. If I can analyze the device and see where it's rerouting all the surveillance traffic,
then you can pinpoint Calyx's position.
That said, he has done nothing to impede our progress, which makes me think I might be on an entirely wrong track. Maybe the reason he isn't stopping us is because he can't. Back in the old castle, Calyx said he was measuring Anna's strength. What can he possibly dream up that's stronger than her? Oh, speaking of cameras, there was another thing I meant to mention. I found evidence that someone deliberately disabled the surveillance feed in this room. The most recent recording was also crudely deleted. I was able to restore the data, though, if you'd like to see it. I'll start the show then.
Are you really planning to leave?
Yes. The idea of eternal life. It's begun to frighten me.
I struggle to renounce our conventional wisdom. Death is the means by which life prunes its branches, leaving the trunk to grow strong and tall. We die so that our species may flourish. What would become of mankind were we to halt that process? If unending stagnation is the fruit of our labor, then perhaps we strive for the wrong thing.
Your argument is a rejection of Master Calyx's vision.
I suppose it is. Perhaps such dread would not plague me, were I capable of sharing his perspective on the subject.
But I cannot. He and I are too different. In too many ways. I lack his extraordinary genius. I had no illness threatening to cut my life short, no singularity of will to cut away all distractions and focus solely upon research.
I have nothing but respect for his determination. The way he overcame his prognosis and seized the means to transcend death itself. But I'm not convinced that this obsession with living is the right path. That's why I've decided to leave preservation and put all my effort towards building a legacy for the next generation to come. Surely you...
Ah, dang, yo! Oh, they actually showed blood again. Wow.
Protocol, you understand. There can be no exceptions.
Neat. She only wanted to leave, and he executed her. I checked the images against the personal data, and the man who pulled the trigger was Director Demetrius himself. Everything I could find on him pointed to a deep infatuation with Master Calyx. The cameras in this room have been out of operation ever since that incident. Given that the recording was erased, I can only assume he was trying to conceal his grisly deed from the other researchers. I'm not surprised, given how many how my parents described their defection from the Institute. They spoke of rushing me through a portal, even as preservation agents closed in on them. I dared not ask what became of them after that, but if it turns out they were captured by their pursuers... Ah! Stop with the flashbang! Ah, not again! No! They managed. I want to believe they did. And even if they didn't, I hope they at least enjoyed what time they had as endless. Oh, Cryle. Worry not, Sveen. Thanks to the Haven of Living Memory, I was at least able to meet my parents and learn what they stood for. And awkwardly eat ice cream. It is enough for me to carry on. Even now, we don't know how the conflict unfolded between your parents and preservation. But what we do know is that your mother and father cleverly expunged every last trace of their movements. They made sure no one could cross into the source or threaten their child's safety. Right, and let's press on, shall we? This tale behind the key deserves a fitting conclusion.
To the director's office!
Man, even if I had you talking these cutscenes with me, you'd only have like one line.
Yeah, I would get to once in a while say Galooja's like.
Yeah. There we go. Let's head inside. Now to find that data relay. And don't be shy, everyone. Speak up if anything odd catches your eye. Come with me. I might have need of that security card.
I'll see you when I get there.
Yeah, he will.
Damn, this terminal isn't connected to any outside networks, so it can't be the data relay I'm looking for. This office is also smaller than the map suggested. I'm positive we're in the right room. What am I missing? Sorry, Anna, could I ask you and the others to search the office for any clues to this infuriating puzzle? Beverage station.
I want to make coffee. Soul cell storage.
Appear to be empty. Damn.
Cluttered side table.
That's actually it. Wow. Amongst other personal effects, you find what is presumably the director's data tablet. A closed locker stands next to the table. I want to see what's in the locker. Oh my god! Alright. It contains nothing of note. You quietly shut the locker door. Nice, hey. You pick up the data tablet and begin skimming through the contents. Shutdown protocols. All personnel have undergone processing. Once the shutdown protocols have been completed, I will proceed with my own corporeal dissolution. As long as the key remains in the physical world, we must keep this complex in pristine condition, whether it be needed for experiments or otherwise. It must be ready to support future operations in which capacity Master Calyx requires. To that end, facility equipment will be maintained in stasis mode. Furthermore, a critical component for secure room access will be stored separately to defend against unauthorized entry. I have to read the daily reports too? Gross. Nothing of note. The mystery of the key's activation conditions remain unsolved. The key triggered an explosion today. Temporary interdimensional portal verified. Continued attempts to stabilize the core's energy reaction. You know what this is making me want to do? Play Abiotic Factor. That game is so much fun and so silly and cool, and I want to see where it goes. 13 researchers sustained fatal injuries in the explosion. Memory faculties of 4 personnel sufficiently intact for endless conversion. Remaining 9 designated for other reclamation processing. Nothing of note. Rejected resignations of 2 Melilla researchers. Major incidents. Details in full report. Those 2 inept Malala broke with preservation and absconded with the key. Though the fugitives have since been caught and eliminated, we were too late to recover the relic. Ah, they are dead. The only reason we retained our flesh was to serve Master Calyx as physical instruments to conduct his experiments. Deprived of the object of our research, our existence serves no further purpose. I dare not imagine the depths of his disappointment in me. The complex is to be shut down. All personnel will have their bodies reduced to ether, which will be allocated for further experimentation. Memory data will be archived. Any endless conversions will be subject to Master Calyx's discretion. If he does not deem us fit, then we are not deserving of eternal life. He's a walker, though. Full-on Mimikyu status there. Find a couple note. Secure room lift access. Requires passwords to be input simultaneously. Terminals in the Proto Lab, the Turo Lab, and the Director's office. Whee! Oh, I can look at the table again? The locker. Open that locker. Take 2! The when you open the locker too. Yeah, I found a lot of things actually. What area is this? You started playing at the end of last year? It's the most recent expansion. I don't know how far you got in the story. If you don't want spoilers, Akito, you gotta cover your eyes and plug your ears. Thank you. A misplaced note, was it? With instructions for accessing a secure room, no less. Seems we need to enter a password on 3 different terminals at the same time. Was there no such room marked on the map? Was there? What? No, a precautionary measure, no doubt. And if passwords are involved, I expect the access lift is concealed too. Concealed? By Electrope, you mean? Ah, could it be that wall? I thought it seemed odd when I walked past. Roll into it! That's how you do it. Remember what Kakia used to say, Shale? Never trust an Electrope surface. Oh, it's what it appears to be. Roll into it. Roll into it. I want to see you roll. Roll! Somebody right on the floor. Secret passage. Oh, of course. Electrope is how you alter the look of all Solution 9's floors and walls, isn't it? In which case, it shouldn't be too hard to disable. I've managed to deactivate the projection, but the lock is another story. Didn't that note lay out the password protocol? I say we go ahead and try it.
I agree. 2 people should prepare the lab terminals for input, while the rest of us look for passwords here in the office.
I'll take the proto lab.
Then I'll take the Deutero lab.
Actually, it might be better if you stayed, Sveen. Your knowledge of Alexandria and its people could be needed here.
Yes, you're right. If the passwords are hiding behind clues, that may be something I can help with. I can help too. I've lived my whole life in Alexandria, after all.
I will take the Deutero lab then. We can keep in touch via communicator to match our timing. Anna, you shall have the honor of entering the office password. Once we've determined what we need to input, take your place at this terminal. I'll stand by to guide Buklamat and Cryo through the process. You know, there was a display plate over there, one with gems. I thought since it was made of electrope, it might have some other purpose. But I couldn't find any switches or buttons to make it do anything. Maybe you can figure it out?
Switch cartridge, lick it. Lick it! Why are you giving me that look?
Two jewels embedded. Sapphire garnet. Empty slot for another jewel. I have to look for more clues. Open the locker. Again. Take 3. No. Okay, that's the same. Wait, I have to... Wait, where am I finding clues? Do I have to talk to people? I don't want to talk to people. Thank you, Guluja. Heed the stones. Okay. This cannot be skipped. Okay, I have to actually look at them. Wait, cancel. There we go. Yes. Wait, let me talk to her again, actually. No, let me talk to her again. Oh, I should probably write down the rooms. Wait, no, I'll just... I'm guessing they're gonna have me actually put this in, so... Yeah, all set. The Proto Lab.
Oh.
Wait, where's Kryl? Kryl's in the Turo Lab? I think?
Yeah. Yes.
The director's office. Returning an error. Oh my god, but I wrote it down! Fuck you guys. They're punishing us.
Huh? No, I mean, think about it. At least they're giving us gameplay. What passwords are you giving?
Oh, hold on. I think I know where I screwed up. It's because I didn't write the full word out.
What?
So, because I wrote prot for protection and I wrote proto for proto lab, so I got them screwed up.
Gotcha.
There, I wrote down a better note so I can enter this.
Honestly, the characters themselves are the clues to it, if nothing else.
There, got it. Yeah, I'm not gonna remember that. Yes! Oh, I'm so glad that worked. That secure room is the only place we've yet to search. If the data relay is anywhere, it has to be there. We'll venture in as soon as Wuklamat and Kryl rejoin us.
I stopped at the first dialogue after accepting the quest to go down the door.
Okay. Are we finally on a bigger cutscene?
This terminal doesn't look special to me, but this is definitely
Okay,
what
I'm
we're
ready when you
after.
are.
Ready!
Button!
It is. But whether or not it will suffice for our purposes is another question.
It's a big laptop.
Yeah. Gaming laptop, that's how it runs so many monitors.
The Endless are created using the memories of the deceased. But as memories are, in essence, collections of data, the resultant entities have no physical form. These data entities, as we might call them, have only two methods for interacting with the material world. One of these we saw in Living Memory, where the Endless are granted temporary bodies through the use of corporeal ether. They become much like solid ghosts that one can see and touch. The other method, which Kafkiwa employed, is the remote operation of a machine. But where do you suppose the Endless are to be found when not inhabiting a physical body?
The Endless are memories, and if memories are data, then...
Yes, we suspect they reside in a virtual domain, one contained entirely within an electrope-based machine. We've seen such a realm before, after all.
Oh, you mean like the Alexandria made from the Endless Fiend's memories? It all seems so real.
So this virtual domain, it would also be housed within the Meso terminal.
But how? I thought we shut down all the terminals in Living Memory.
You did. And Kafkiwa's program performed just as she intended. The Meso terminal itself was deactivated, as evidenced by the failure of the device which was keeping Sfine's body in stasis. Be that as it may, we face a master of electrope engineering. That he managed to partition and protect the sector harboring his own memories is well within the bounds of possibility.
Let us say that the Meso terminal does indeed contain a second domain, and that Calyx himself resides there. This city, on the other hand, exists here in the source. That being the case, I thought perhaps we could prevent his remote interference by closing the gate to the Golden City, and thus severing the connection between worlds.
Except I tried to close it once already when I visited Living Memory. The process required administrative authorization, a restriction I assumed at the time had been imposed by the Queen.
But now you think Calyx might be responsible.
Just as I suspected. Even now, security transmissions from throughout the keep are being tapped by the core system and routed elsewhere. Almost every single one has you as its focus. He's keeping track of the keyholder's movements.
What a creep.
Time's up, and what a waste of time it's been. Hoping to find me by tracing security data? That will not be necessary. Through a not inconsiderable effort, I've taken your measure and prepared a force sufficient to subdue you. Come. I invite you to the upper reaches of the Meso terminal. The storage device which holds my memories is there. Break the memory bank and victory is yours. I, in turn, will seek to wrest the key from you with any and every means at my disposal.
And if we refuse this invitation?
I will wait and continue to convert Alexandrians into Endless. Consider the urgency of the situation and make the wiser choice.
Answer me one question, Calyx. The Endless Fiend. When she was queen, you had her face an impossible task, then manipulated her into using the key when she was at her most desperate. If you can do all that, then why not whisk it away when her plans went to ruin? Why let it fall into our hands?
You pour salt in the wound. That disaster was a miscalculation on my part. As her end drew near, Sphene and her restructured memories had become one with the terminal's control systems. In that singular place, in that singular moment, she wielded an authority greater than mine. Thus she was able to shield you, the neighboring sovereign to whom she entrusted her nation's future, and the hero to whom she entrusted that priceless key. I am unsure to what degree she perceived my presence, but she knew that someone was watching. Does that satisfy your curiosity?
It does. And I'm satisfied that you will take nothing more from this nation. Not one more life, not one more future, not one single smile from another child's face. You hear me? Sorry for losing my temper, but there's only one
that was
way we
losing
can deal
her
with people
temper?
like Calyx.
No way.
Whatever grand future he envisions, someone will be made to pay the price. And I won't let that happen.
I chose the very bottom one.
Yeah, me too, actually.
If I may, I realize it is not my place to say this. Even so, I must thank you both. On behalf of my other self, allow me to say how grateful I am to have you as our champions.
Are you gonna read it?
Ew. Well, that was an adventure.
Thank you. It may not have been the method Shale was hoping for, but at least now we know where to find Calyx, what we need to do next. Indeed. Well, I remain curious about Preservation's research into the key. That is an investigation for another day. Then let's head straight to the back room. We should get everyone on the same page before we make our move. It still bothers me that Sphene's pockets are hanging out of the back of her pants.
That's the style. So, I unfortunately have to stop here.
Okay. Cake?
It is, no, it is 7:41. Hots.
I wanted to bring you cake.
You can eat your cake if you want.
Cut it in half.
I mean, whatever portion you wish, yes.
Yay!
I, however, must log out here.
All right. See you later.
Yep, then we'll finish it. I
Yeah.
think we've gotten through like 2/3 of the story. Then we got a bit more story to go, then a dungeon, then a trial, then probably a long... However, it's good to see that they brought back at least 1 or 2 writers instead of leaving it up to a 5-year-old child.
With the power fantasy.
Yeah, power fantasy. Wow. Well, anyway, now that the kids are done writing Uklamat, well, to some extent, she's still got her.
I liked her at
last line
first.
in.
Yeah, I know.
Well, yeah, so did I, right? But I didn't expect her to just suddenly become god of the new world,
Yeah.
breaking the barriers between space and time.
All they
defeating
had to,
bosses
yeah,
that
all
8
they,
of us can't.
all they had to do was give us that last fight, like completely, and I would have forgiven everything.
I
But
would have forgiven some.
like, no, like I can easily say I would have been easily swayed, and I would have forgiven everything if they just gave us that last fight. But since they didn't, they broke everything
That
for
was
me.
the most insulting crap ever.
Yeah.
Man. It was like, oh no, we're losing. Oh, but wait, Uklamat got through now, and she can stand in front and tank everything, and out DPS the entire 8 party.
I held on
Why
until
are we
she took our
here?
phone call, and then I got pissed.
Yeah. I remember that.
I was
All right,
holding
well,
on.
we're not here to reminisce about
Copium. Yeah. All right. Well, you do your thing. I'm gonna end the stream and hopefully fix it.
Yeah, I've got the most fun ever to go to. See you later.
Bye-bye. Okay, so what I am going to do then, hate to tell you, my stream's a little borked right now. For some reason, it keeps showing a black screen for Andrew, and we can't figure out if that's like on his side or if it's on my side. So I'm gonna have to end stream here and check my settings, check my bit rates, all that fun stuff that comes with streaming that isn't just sitting down and playing video games, and see if I can get it to work properly before we come back later tonight. So I appreciate you coming. Hold on, come back in like 3 hours, I'm guessing. I'm guessing 2 to 3 hours. We'll see you then. We'll continue the story and hopefully do like a dungeon, a trial, maybe the Alliance raid. 2 or less? Okay, not too long then. But yeah, see you then. See you soon.